Yeah. God damn it. I'ma tell y'all niggas one thing. This is goddamn cutthroat McGillicuddy. Slap your bitch face. Make her look like silly putty. And I wanna give a big shout out to my nigga, Conan Brooks. And got my nigga Sandman, pardon me, listen, hold it down,
with
nigga.
this rap, I'm getting bored, give me the weed, yo. Monopoly, nobody stopping me. What you kicking is not hip-hop to me. Ali Oxenfree, Mayweather, nobody boxing me. Into a box, lyrically, physically, I'm the prophecy. Am I the greatest on the mic? Possibly, probably. Coke in its purest form, leave you wobbly. Vibe with her, do not vibe with me. None of you niggas live to me. This nation's domination, Dwayne Johnson can't even rock with me. New York nigga, black mask with the do-rag. Act hard if we flaunt, we leaving body parts blue-black. I black my block back, I rack, cover your tracks. It's a fact, this boy snap for the racks. Pack on the back, pack in the rack. No gat, it's fist to the face. Ace go with a black bat for trying to puffy get mace. Back the guard, ask the guards who's kicking it raw after all. They reply, Big Cole, Jay, Coney, and Nas.
With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the silverback of rap. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the silverback of rap. When I got the package, all I do is backflips. Hide my stacks in the hole of a mattress. Double in that bread that put in the actress. Coney Brooks and Sandman, yep, it's a classic. Living in the Bronx while using survival tactics. Either you can rap or put a ball in the basket. Rip apart your body and leave nothing but fragments. Cops ask questions, don't tell them what happened. Grew up scrapping rhymes and backpacking. Puncture your lung when I throw javelins. Look at him scared stiff, looking like a mannequin. Kinda like a bomb threat, cause you losers panicking. Packing luggage and leave, go do some traveling. Terrorizing the Bronx with hip-hop savages. Know from how that marijuana in baby cabbages. Flipping that good boy, that's why these haters mad at us. The name of my technique is called variance. These rappers feminine and blow fairy dust. Get it together or get dismembered. Bars like the Hawk with a pissed off temper. Been wise just like an oh god that is high. Looks like Popeye, nice and Muay Thai. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the silverback of rap. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Bars like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap. King Coney Brooks and the silverback of rap.
If you win, I'll tell you where to find the number 2. If I win, I have your head. Do we have a deal?
1, 2, 1, 2. Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant, the track is really biting. I'm getting real excited, ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing her, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slab, will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the hot flame just like I was dousing. She rides my cock, her tits is bouncing. Front push your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, the one that be around him. Throw him in the Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap, spitting that white crap. I beat a silverback, mixed with a bear. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that and we smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get body, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the streets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Boys don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother skunks. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president. Hey, yo, B, what it do, though? Pull up, pull up, pull up. Council Roundtable, B, you know the vibes. Episode 239. We talk about the old-fashioned wrestling, let y'all know what's happening. Shouts go out to the new subbies. Appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? For the new subs out there, this is basically barbershop talk when it comes to that wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Talk about old school wrestling, talk about current wrestling, all different types of promotions, not just only WWE. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about AEW. Of course, you know, you got Grand Slam coming up on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Talk about all different types of wrestling. Backyard wrestling, all that. It don't matter. Tribalism is definitely not a thing over here. But yeah, B, let's get to it, man. Man. Jey Uso. He finally got it done, man. First singles championship in his career, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't get to watch Raw yet. No, I'm slipping. I'm gonna watch it eventually. I've seen like a few highlights here and there, but I ain't watched Raw in its entirety. But who would have ever known though? Who would have known this dude would have won would have beat Braun Breaker, especially since the fact, you know, Braun Breaker just won the Intercontinental belt. That's all. My bad, y'all got Mafia in the background. Hold on. For those out there that know about that game, Mafia. Playing Mafia 3. But yeah, like it was a delightful surprise. And I guess you could say the biggest giveaway was that it was a main event. Like people should have known, like, yeah, this is the main event. Yeah, Jey Uso is gonna win. They're gonna go for the big moment to end off Raw. And I'm not mad at it. Like it was a good surprise victory. Got to shout out Triple H when it comes to that, B. Like that was a pleasant surprise because you know if that was Vince, Jey Uso would have been back with Jimmy by now. They probably would have never broke up. Drop that link real quick. Pow! Right there. Let's go, Black Star. There go the link, my guy. Pull up. Yesterday was a Rikishi shut the fuck up moment. Shit, only yesterday? Did he even say anything about Jey Uso winning the belt? That's the question. Did he say anything about did he say anything about his son winning the belt? Did he celebrate? Did he thank WWE, whatever, Triple H? Did he do any of the above? Ballet with the blick on their hip. What a do though?
It was good, Sam, man.
You what to do though?
Yeah, just watching the Yankees Orioles game.
Okay, who's winning?
Orioles 2-1.
Okay. Man, I remember I was a diehard Yankees fan from before. I don't know what's going on now. Shit. I keep telling y'all, like the last time I was a Yankees fan when Mattingly was there. You had Mattingly, you had Paul O'Neill, we had Bernie Williams, Joe Girardi, Steve Sachs.
Like that was in the mid-90s.
That's the last time. Like that was like one of the last times. Like I stopped watching baseball like not too long after Jeter, probably like a year or two after Jeter showed up.
Yeah, because that was the early 90s. Because the mid-90s, that was when Jeter showed up. Jeter showed up in 95.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the mid-90s, that's when I stopped watching. Like right after like a year or two after Jeter showed up.
But Judge just pretty much cinched his MVP. It is 56th home run of the season.
Damn.
Batting 302, so yeah, he pretty much cinched MVP.
Oh yeah, he'll be 302, man. Okay.
And Ohtani pretty much cinched MVP for the Dodgers. 53 home runs, 55 stolen bases.
Damn.
120 RBIs. He's having a monster year.
She he got Super Baseball Simulator stats right there.
Like he could go 60-60 next year.
I actually got the show. I don't know if you know about that baseball game. MLB the show. Oh, it's real? Yeah, because I had got it for free because I got the PS Plus, PlayStation Plus. So it was free. It was free this month, so I definitely downloaded it. I'm gonna see what that shit hitting on.
But here's the trippy part about Shohei. This year was the year he was supposed to suck. Because he just came back from Tommy John surgery. So this year's the year he's supposed to suck.
Yeah, that's what Dynasty just said just now. was good, Dynasty.
This year's the year that he's supposed to suck, and he's batting 303, 53 home runs, 55 stolen bases. And next year he's going to be the ace of the staff.
That is crazy though. He did that shit within this year.
Yeah.
Seriously, goddamn.
And the trippiest part about that
is that tell a nigga piss in a cup, babe.
But the trippiest part about that is that's not even his hitting is not even his best attribute. His best attribute is pitching. He didn't even pitch this year.
So wait, he's he bats and pitches?
Yeah.
What do they call that again? I forgot what they call that.
Two-way.
Whoa. I thought they called it something else, but okay. Right, Valet. Tell him to take a piss in a cup, B.
Like, dude is insane. Like, think about it. If he didn't have Tommy John surgery, he would have hit 60-60. If the gambling, first off, his translator was gambling on him. That's number one. Number two, he had Tommy John surgery. He's supposed to suck. You can hear me?
I'm listening to you. I'm letting you talk.
Like this year's the year that he's supposed to suck, and it's just Jesus Christ. It's just.
So Dynasty said he clean. Like, well, he's straight edge. He's sober. He don't do nothing.
Like, and plus, here's the trippiest part about him. You can't like normally when a player is this good, you intentionally walk him, like Bonds. You can't intentionally
Right.
walk him because what's in front of him? He's the leadoff hitter. What's in front of him is Betts and Freeman, two dudes who are MVPs themselves. You can't pitch around him. You have to pitch to him. It's either give up one.
Was happening.
Like, it's either give up one or give up three. Those are your choices.
Call that Babe Ruth status. Shit. 55 home runs might as well. Or Mickey Mantle, one of them motherfuckers.
I mean, like, God. Like, next year on the show, he better be 100. 99 is not enough for him.
Yeah, I might play that game tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. See what that game hitting on. Because I definitely heard a lot of it wasn't only you, but a lot of other people told me that game was actually really good. Like, even if you're not really like into baseball like that, it's still fun.
Like, but the trippiest, just, and the Angels had him. You had him and Mike Trout, two of the best players in the game. You had two generational talents, and you didn't make the playoffs. This year is his playoff debut. It's just insane. It's insane. He must go up to Anaheim every day cursing under his breath. Like, you stupid motherfuckers. Like, you stupid motherfuckers. I want to have 3 playoff opportunities if it was for you fucks. Oh my God.
Shit, but yeah, B. Jey Uso, man. He finally, you know what I mean? He finally got what he was fighting for all this damn time, man. About time he got singles gold, man. Definitely happy for him. And I wanted to ask, like, did Rikishi shout out WWE? Did he thank WWE? Did he send out a tweet saying, "Oh, y'all finally doing right by my boy"? Did he say anything?
I think so. Like, I'm not too sure though.
Because he'd be so quick to complain.
I think he was crying last night when he won.
Yeah, I seen that part. I seen like some highlights here and there. I ain't get to watch the full episode of Raw. I'm gonna get to it though.
But my gosh, Tessitore is a good broadcaster.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's starting to get more comfortable. You could tell he's starting to get more comfortable. You could definitely tell.
That entire match, he was great.
This might be a hot take. But it's like at first I was getting like Michael Cole vibes from him, but now I'm starting to get a taste of some what's my dude name from NXT? You hear it too, right? Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
You hear like a little bit of Ronaldo in him. Pause.
And like, he lost his voice. I was like, dude, you have a game on Saturday. You have a football game on Saturday. He's up.
Right, we need that passion, because from before, when he first got there, you could tell he was still a little nervous. He didn't have as much passion, but more and more you starting to see he's getting into the product, so that's good. TKL, what it do though?
What up, TKL?
Yeet. What up?
Yeet.
And for the record, Rikishi actually did shout them out. Not only that, but he tagged in Rhea Ripley in his post too.
Really?
Huh. Really? Oh shit!
Like, yeah, like right when Jay did the entrance, you could see, like, because like I was there for the second hour because it was in Ontario, which is like 15 minutes away from where I live.
Okay.
Oh wow, you could have went to Raw if that's the case.
Right.
Yeah, like I was there for the final 2 hours.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you went?
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
That's what's up, man. All right, so you went to see. That was a hell of a moment that you went to go see.
Yeah, like the crowd was so fucking loud last night.
Dave, you should have did a video on that shit. That's a big moment.
Like, I thought about it. I was like, like, because like
But at
Like
the same time, I get it because you weren't really 100% sure that Jey was going to win.
Nobody was.
Yeah, but he was in the crowd celebrating for a good minute. You know what I mean?
Like all of a sudden, like when Braun kicked out of the first spear, like I was saying, "Fuck you, refs! Fuck you, refs!"
Man,
yeah, Ballet. Black Star said he was there. He was here at the last 2 hours of the show.
Like I was saying, "Fuck you, refs! Fuck you, refs! Fuck you, refs!" And then like the whole atmosphere like of the arena changed when Jey hit the super kick on Braun when he was doing the super spear.
Yeah.
And then
Braun tried to catch him with a super spear, and Jey Uso called him a chin music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yikes.
Like caught him with the super kick, and there's like the anticipation was like building up. And like right away when I thought what was going on, you know what that match reminded me of? And I might get like a little bit of heat of this, but it kind of reminded me of Piper Brett when Brett won his first title.
What makes you say that?
That's a big comparison, dude.
Like because everybody expected Piper to turn heel and win the match. I think it was in Indiana. Like the WrestleMania in Indiana. Like everybody expected Piper to turn heel that night. But as the anticipation was building and you kind of had the expectation that Brett was going to win, like the fans were like rooting for Brett and like everything was going on, and you knew right away that he left Jim the Anvil Neidhart clear in the dust. Jey, you have the same exact thing because you can tell right at that moment that he left Jimmy in the dust. He can't go back to tag team wrestling anymore. He's a single star.
Like shit. I don't know the comparisons, but my back here. Go ahead.
I mean, how can you reunite the Usos after Jey just won that IC title?
You can't. It's over.
Like what I was saying from before, like if it's for like a one-time type of thing, cool, fine. You know what I'm saying? But them sticking together, no, hell no.
Like just like the Hart Foundation died the night Brett won the IC title, the Usos died last night when Jey won the IC title.
I think they died. That shit died before he won that shit. I was saying that from before he won the Intercontinental belt, that it'll make no sense for him to go back with his brother. Like shit, Jimmy needs to work on. You know what Jimmy needs to do? Jimmy needs to work on just being a completely different person. He gotta go through a major character overhaul. He gotta be completely different from his brother.
Like that's why the WWE is interested in Dylan. Yes, I did the Heat dance.
Well, that's why WWE. That's why WWE shouldn't have reunited him with Roman. He still has no identity. The no yeet shit, that's not gonna hit.
Like in a way, I get it. You know, the evil twin role, cool, but it's a wrap for that shit now.
But I think that Zilla,
it didn't make sense from the beginning, man.
It really didn't. It really didn't because a motherfucker like nigga, you the one that initiated the whole shit. You initiated the rift in the bloodline. Just for you to end up sucking cock afterwards. Like, what the fuck?
Right. Right. Like, oh my God. You became everything that you were afraid Jey was going to become and more.
Right. It just made no sense.
But Jey's the star, and Braun Breaker's ready. He's ready for prime time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Braun Breaker will definitely be fine. Like, how old is he? Like 25, 26?
Yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah, he's young.
He'll be fine for sure. And plus, there's talk about them making him a baby face anyway. So
So we can
Yeah,
face
that
Gunther.
makes sense because
He's
people
gonna beat
definitely
Gunther.
don't want. You think he's gonna be the one to beat Gunther?
He's gonna beat Gunther. Yeah.
I was saying that remember I was saying he should have showed up last SummerSlam. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's calling me. That's
Like to me, like he's gonna beat Gunther. And
you know what? He could if he does fight Gunther. It's definitely got to be.
It's gonna be at SummerSlam.
It's got to be. If it's next year at SummerSlam, fine. But if it's not, they could do it at. They could fuck around and do it at Mania. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be. It could really be like a passing of the torch type deal. We all know Gunther's good, and plus Braun Breaker, they could play for that story. Braun Breaker already beat Gunther once. They could just play to that.
Yeah, then do it at Mania. Make that night one main event. Yeah. And then have Seth versus Punk co-main event that night.
Well, Seth versus Punk is clearly the move for Mania next year. I know that.
Yeah, for sure.
But speaking of Punk, clearly WWE is undecided about Bad Blood. They trying to see if Punk and Drew should main event or the tag match with Roman and the Bloodline. They still haven't decided yet, apparently.
Well, if Roman and the Bloodline is going to main event, that means someone's coming. Pause.
They could still, even if somebody is showing up, they could still do it at it could be like the first match. Because remember, they did Solo and Tama versus Orton and KO, and Tonga Loa showed up, so
That's true.
they could probably do it like that.
Didn't we talk about this?
Like,
did we talk about this last week about swerves? Like last time was a pretty good swerve.
Well, yeah, but still though, like you got to go with the bigger story.
That's true. Like I think, if this is going to be the main event, like if Roman and Cody versus, like especially if Arkansas Pine Buff is showing up and doing the Cody entrance, which means like they have some type of plan of them being the main event. But if that's the case, then I think that it could main event and then somebody's debuting or somebody's returning that night, which means more than likely Jimmy's returning that night. More than likely.
And it's like return to do what? Like he's gonna come through and save Roman. Like I guess Roman and Cody's gonna be getting jumped by the Bloodline, and Jimmy's gonna come through for the save. You know how much of a joke the Bloodline will look if that happens.
Like it's either that or Hikuleo is gonna debut twice.
He's gonna debut twice. Yeah, I heard that too, Ballet. Hikuleo just might go to the NXT instead of him going straight to the Bloodline storyline. And I'm here for that. Like, thank you. Like, I don't think maybe Hikuleo should be the last person to join the storyline, but I'm just almost over this shit.
He's not gonna join this, like he's not gonna be in the storyline. Like that's pretty much over and done with. Him being in NXT.
I mean, there's talk about him being a part of the Bloodline storyline. So if that's the case, then he would have. If that's the case, then he would have to debut at Survivor Series.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well. But I think that first he's going to debut on October 1st for the or October 2nd. Is it the first or the second? When's next Tuesday? Next Tuesday is the 2nd, right, or the 1st?
Yeah,
It's the first.
It's the 1st.
Oh wait, yeah, it is the first.
Yeah, next Tuesday is the first.
Okay, so yeah, he's definitely going to be in Chicago.
Shot-town.
If the plan is him being at on NXT, then he's debuting on the 1st.
You over it too, right, Ballet? Yeah, man. Like, as long as they planning on wrapping this shit up next year at WrestleMania, that's all that matters to me.
But I think it's going to be him and Zilla. Him and Zilla are going to make their debuts.
Isn't Zilla
on the?
I heard Zilla is not even in who was he again? Was he in reality?
GCW, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not part of GCW, but there is talk about him joining WWE. So
yeah, there's been talks about that. Remember, we was even contemplating that he might show up with Jacob, but we see that that didn't happen.
Now he's gonna show up with Hikuleo and the new Samoan SWAT team.
Well,
I think Zilla's still green. I think they should wait on Zilla. There's no rush to bring Zilla. He's still green. He's still got a lot to learn.
Well, if Zilla is going to show up, if Zilla is showing up, he's got to put Zilla with Solo and Hikuleo with Roman to keep some type of balance.
To balance that out, yeah.
Yeah, because let's be real, we knew Jacob Fatu is really the star in this whole shit.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
We knew this, so
the two people who ended up being stars out of this entire situation is Jey and Jacob.
Yeah, I agree, Dynasty. It's too soon. Like, people keep saying, "Oh, Zilla need to come and join the Bloodline storyline." Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the man keep doing this thing in the indies, honing his craft more. There's no rush.
Zilla's like,
yeah, Zilla is still mad young. Like, you know what I mean? Let the man marinate.
That Solo develop.
Well, motherfuckers should be focused on getting this dude Solo Sokoa some fucking wins. Stop making him look like a joke.
Well, on the bright side, Rikishi is done talking about Jey. Now he's either talking about Solo or Jacob. If he's not saying Jacob is being pushed too fast, he's saying Solo should have been the champion.
What?
And it's been the champion and beat who? He must be in the 24/7 championship. Like, have him bring that back. That's what the championship he deserves.
I mean, realistically, if we're talking about storyline purposes, realistically, Solo should have won the title if he's gonna be if he wants people to believe he's this new tribal chief,
Yeah, true.
But it's like they wasn't like they're not gonna have this dude Cody lose to Solo though. I like it's like I had a feeling that they was gonna do it. They was gonna pull the trigger the first time when they fought. I thought they was gonna do it. I thought they was gonna give the belt to Solo, but when they didn't do it then, I'm damn sure knew they wasn't gonna do it the next time.
Bro, he lost the cage match clean. Like it was,
what a bum!
Like he lost clean. Like
how you lose clean in a cage match? You got to be a real bum to lose clean in a cage match.
Like go back and watch that match. Nobody interfered. There was no controversy. It was just a straight crossroads, and it was over.
Yep, no triple crossroads, no the beatdown, crew coming in.
Yeah, because Cody, when he catch you, he usually does that when it comes to like a major final boss or whatever the case may be. Yeah, to show how powerful the motherfucker is, he'll catch him with 3 crossroads because only one is not going to do the trick.
Yeah, but he didn't even do the triple. He did he hit 2 crossroads just to beat him, but it was a clean finish.
Toph is Dre today.
I'm done with Toph. Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh god. Oh god.
Yo, what is wrong with this dude, yo?
That shit is creepy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
this picture is for Ray J, his bitch ass, checking to see if it's safe to come out talking about Diddy. Ray J, listen, sir, we don't want to hear your thoughts about Diddy, sir. We want to know your location the night Whitney Houston died, sir. You're
Yep.
never safe as long as I'm
Ooh.
here. So get back in your fucking closet with Jay-Z and the rest of them fuckheads.
I'm
Continue,
glad
John.
somebody said that.
Yo,
Shit.
that's so crazy because my girl was saying that from before. She was saying like, yo, like it's like Ray J is like a bringer of death.
Ray J can't. Another thought I had was every time Ray J's on a TV show, the shit ends up getting canceled.
Yeah, that's another reason why they call him the bringer of death.
It's true. It's true. Look at every show. Look at every
Your
show he was on. It all got canceled abruptly out of nowhere. One of them is Moesha. I'm like, what?
Moesha, 1-on-1. What else he was on?
Super Boots.
Yeah.
He was on He was also on that show called Supercuts too, and I was liking that shit too.
Say what? He was?
He was on one episode, and that was it.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it took was one episode.
Yeah, he was on one episode, and then it just got taken off the TV.
They could have taken it. It's like, you know what? That's it. Can't do it.
I'm like, what the hell?
Can't do it. Won't do it.
Yeah, he was
by the
on
way,
one episode.
Yeah, good shit on the video, TKO. I saw it last night. Want to give you props.
Yeah, man. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay, that was
Thanks,
nice video,
man.
yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, seriously. My new video, Fire, is out now, y'all. It's on my YouTube page.
Make sure y'all spell it with a Y.
Yeah.
Since y'all are talking about the bringer of death, right now, y'all know how Batman has like contingency plans on top of contingency plans. Right now, I guarantee you, Vince McMahon has a entire underground subterranean network for the nuclear warfare that's about to happen.
Oh God!
Man.
I can't. I'm rubbing my hands like Birdman for tomorrow, yo.
Yo, Vince McMahon is trying to buy that documentary off of Netflix.
Yeah, it's like nigga, download nigga.
He is scared.
Like I tell you,
fucking hear it.
Like if he buys a documentary, you know Paul London's gonna come out like that dude from New Jack City. Like, I hope you burn in hell.
I would love to see fucking Paul London's reaction off of this. I really would.
Well,
Triple H about to contact his daughter's school, asking if they can extend the parent-teacher conference. This dude's going to be avoiding social media and cameras for like at least 3 months.
Every time he thinks shit is about to hit the fan, he want to be a good parent.
How long you need, Paul Levesque? 2 days. 2 days. 2 days.
Forever.
Forever.
Oh man, yeah, man. Like they about to fucking slow cook that dude, Vince. Yo, Netflix. Yo, hey, I'm here for it.
Like Ari Emanuel must be looking at Netflix like you ain't shit.
He's still gonna take that check though to go to Netflix next. He's still gonna take that bag. They ain't gonna turn down that deal. Business is business. Bally asked for how much Vince was trying to buy the documentary.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was disclosed.
Not enough, apparently.
Like there is rumors out there that that Daniel Garcia is pretty much done with AEW.
Well, I told y'all he didn't sign because John said he did sign. I was like, no, he didn't sign. I didn't hear that report. Yeah.
And I think one of y'all said that's why he didn't beat MJF because he didn't re-sign.
Probably.
He's like pretty much done, and it looks like next spot is pretty much NXT.
He's a good fit. He's a good fit at either NXT or TNA. Those are two good fits for him.
I don't think he's a good fit for WWE at all. WWE is more character driven. He's more of a wrestler, so
Right.
NXT will be.
And what do you call? So what do you call Ethan Page? Ethan Page isn't really a character-based wrestler.
I don't think Ethan. I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't think Ethan Page is that good at all. That's just how I feel about it.
I like. You know what I think it is? I think they doing too much. They doing too much with him. Like, he's okay. I'm not saying he's like one of the best either. He's okay.
Did y'all catch his interview with Van Lee?
Van Lee, no, I didn't watch it yet. Nah.
Yeah, he gave the most backwards answer when he asked him why you left AEW, man.
What'd he say?
He said it was time and I didn't feel the magic and opportunities. I'm like, my guy, you came on the roster when it was literally stacked, so you got lost in the shuffle. And of course you would say that because they rocket shipped you on NXT to the NXT title after 6 weeks.
I'm not saying the guy sucks. I just don't. I mean, I just think he's average. I see. Yeah, right. I see him the same way I see like Sean Spears. He's a mid at best. Just a good hand. The first time
I think Sean Spears. I actually think Sean Spears is better than Ethan Page. If you ask me.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I think Sean Spears got the NXT title over Page, honest to God.
Yeah, I like Sean Spears as a manager. Like that.
Yeah. The first time I saw Ethan was when he was doing the North shit in TNA, and I really liked Alexander. You know, especially the Walking Weapon, which is a badass name. You know, I like him. Ethan was just there for me. You know, then he went to AEW, and I liked his team with Scorpio. What they call themselves, the Men of the Week. Men of the Year. Yeah, I like that. That was cool. Like, they had like the whole modeling thing, and Dan Lambert was there. But like Sandman said, or not Sandman, TKO, like the division was so stacked, like you weren't gonna get any higher than that, you know. So I don't see Ethan as this. Like, he's NXT champion now, and I'm seeing some people talk about, oh, TK dropped the ball, and I'm like, did he really though? Like, I don't see this singles. I don't see this like singles and main eventer. I just don't see it.
Yeah, him.
Any person.
Go ahead, TK. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
I was just gonna say, you know what's crazy about that is they're gonna say the same thing about the Lucha Bros if they sign, and Daniel Garcia if he signs too. And we're gonna be
I'm
right
not really
back
sure.
here saying I told you so.
So
I'm not really sure exactly. Like,
let me say, Dynasty has said Spears is better in the ring. Ethan is better with promos.
That's fine, I guess.
I mean,
fair enough.
To an extent, yeah.
As far you mentioned Lucha Brothers, I don't really see how people could even say that. I mean, TK did everything he could do of them, because you got to remember, for their entire run in AEW, like, they were still signed to AAA. So that's one of the main reasons why they weren't on there more. Like, you can only do so much with part-time people. They won the AEW tag championships. They were trios champions.
Franchise of the tag team division,
right? They did everything they could do. You know, I think they could have did a little more like as singles guys, but again, like with their roster, like, they're not going to get pushed as singles over the people they already had.
I'll tell you, the only bit of English fucking Penta knows is fuckers. What's that?
Right.
Metal fuckers.
To me, honestly, Ray Phoenix's English is better than Penta's, so they'll be fine there. But
yeah, I think they're not going to be as I think they're not going to be as protected in WWE, because, like I said, it's more character driven. You do have to talk more. They don't talk.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be they're gonna be in the LWO. I'm telling you.
Right.
I'm not with it, but I see it.
Here's the thing to me. Same thing with the machine guns. You need to have people their size in the tag team division. There's not that many people that's their size. Probably A-Town Down Under. Pause.
But they're
even a team by the time they debut.
Right. Well, they got a shot at the NXT tag titles next week, so yeah.
I didn't say anything. I've been quiet about this for a couple of weeks now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they've toned down Jade considerably too. I'm not saying Jade was ravishing Rick Rude on the mic, but when she was in AEW, like she always had a lot to say. But I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was like a backstage segment like with Bianca and Jade, and someone interrupted them. I forgot who I think it may have been Naya or something. I think someone interrupted her, and then all Jade was
walking
like,
by? Talking about that?
all she said was, "All right, bet." And I'm like, wait, what? Like, I'm like, wait, what? She never was saying Gen Z slang. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean,
like,
it's
tell me
not.
you
I
have
mean, it's
white.
not like. I mean, it's not like she could say the stuff she was saying on AEW. I knew you knew she was gonna be watered down.
But I'm that bitch though. Like that's nothing. That's not nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Just don't have her say it all the time.
Well,
Yeah, like because come on, motherfuckers say bitch all the time on cable television.
yeah.
I liked it when she said "cut the shit, Tony." That was funny when she said that.
She can't. She definitely can't say that.
Right.
No.
I mean, she could probably say it if they go to Netflix. We'll see.
Yeah, when they go to Netflix. Yeah.
That's why I've always told people.
If they go to
before,
Netflix, they're gonna be cussing up a fucking storm.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to do that. Like I don't want them just to do shit just for the sake of just doing it. I still want everything to make sense. You know what I'm saying?
And these are the motherfuckers actually wanted MJF to go to WWE. I'm like, really?
Jesus Christ.
Like all I'm
He
saying,
will light that shit on fire. MJ, yo, I swear that's one of my favorite wrestlers, period. Like he's just like he's the epitome of a wrestler. Like he got the look, he could wrestle in the ring, one of the best in the ring, he could cut a great promo, he got the swag, all that shit.
Like all of a sudden, you're gonna see Drew McIntyre. You're gonna see Drew McIntyre walking.
Oh, he's one of my. He's one of my favorites too. You already know.
listen here, motherfuckers. Like, wait, what?
Well, speaking of Drew McIntyre, though, I wonder if people are gonna keep the same energy with his match with Punk that they did with Swerve and Hangman, because this is the second week in a row that they both promised blood. So
this is gonna be a pure bloodbath. I
they're
fucking
not gonna
guarantee
keep it, bro.
you.
They're gonna call it the best match since Taker and Michaels. That's what they're gonna do.
That's what they're gonna start hitting on. Dynasty said
still
the best all around talent in the business right now. Definitely, man. MJF is untouchable, man.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but can you admit that that when he first came, he was much better. He first came into AEW. It's kind of playing like that devil's advocate kind of gimmick.
Who, MJF?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course, everybody loves the devil. You know what I'm saying?
He was better under that devil's advocate gimmick than he is now.
But him coming out with that shirt, devil worshiper, I was like, no, not now. We're not doing that. He was doing too much with that one.
I like the Long Island thing they got going on. Every time they go there, he's like this super over babyface, but everywhere else he's a heel. I like that.
It's Brett in Canada.
Yeah.
It's Brett in Canada.
Yeah.
Like I remember
Dynasty said like Gunther. Hold on. Like Gunther is probably the worker, but MJF is a modern Flair. Yeah. Just great at
I agree
every
with that
aspect. Yeah, he's shit. Yeah. When it comes to ring work, he's better than Flair ever was.
He's like I would say he's like a modern day Piper. He's like that.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Because like with Piper, you never knew what was going to happen, like what he was going to say. It always felt special. Piper. Let me tell you something about Piper. Piper's one of those dudes where it's like when you're a kid, you're like whatever, but then like as an adult, I look back and I'm just like, wow. Like, what the fuck did this dude have over Vince? Like, I can legit count on one hand how many times Piper lost clean. He, like, never lost clean. Not even Hogan beat him clean. Like, what the fuck did Piper have on Vince, bro?
And he never complained.
And he never
he didn't mind.
And yet he never won a world title. Like, that's
he didn't need it. He was so over.
I don't think he wanted it. I think
Like I watched the lead up to WrestleMania.
I think
Like,
I
I
remember
watched
an
the lead up to
interview he was
WrestleMania
saying
1.
that he didn't even want it. Like he didn't want to be heavyweight champion. He just, he was like as humble as like how Scott Hall was. He didn't really niggas didn't really care about, being the heavyweight champion like that. They just wanted to work and put guys over. They get their rewards here and there, but to be like the guy, the heavyweight champion, they wasn't here for all that.
Like I watched the lead up to WrestleMania 1, right? When it was him and Mr. T. That was like 95% of the shit that Piper said on TV, you would not say today.
Right. Gunther's getting there though, Dynasty. He's getting there. He's getting there. People say that Gunther is like dry. I don't think he's dry. He's very sarcastic, but
especially when he does
there.
that smirk during his promo, when he throws a shot and he puts up that evil smirk. Motherfuckers just tripping. Gunther is, man.
Yeah, he's getting there.
My guy.
Like Gunther is a more polished Kevin Nash. That's who I compare it to Gunther.
Yeah. What gets me about Gunther? I get where he's going. Because Nash was sarcastic too. He was sarcastic too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a more polished Kevin Nash. Yeah,
Nash was Nash just had way more charisma. Obviously, in the ring though, he wasn't that good.
Yeah, that's what Dynasty just said.
I'm talking about ring wise. I'm talking about like on the mic. On the mic, he's a more polished Kevin Nash.
Yeah, that's what Dynasty was just saying, that Piper was sloppy in the ring, to be honest. Well, Piper was more of a brawler, so that was understood.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were smart back then, too. Like, all the wrestlers back then, they all understood they had a role to play, and they did what brought them to the dance. Like, they could do more, they just chose not to, So,
like, I knew that Gunther was that dude the second that he did that Goldberg. That Goldberg line. Oh my god.
Yo, because nobody didn't expect him to say something like that. And it was just a perfect opportunity to say it.
He said, "You're my second favorite wrestler." I thought immediately he was gonna say HBK. But he said Goldberg.
You should find,
oh my god.
You should find Goldberg.
Oh no, read what Dynasty just said. That I don't think that Piper had the fact he was groomed by Patty as a young man.
Wait, what?
That's a good segue. That's a good segue because the grooming shit is going to be talked about in the documentary. That's confirmed.
Oh God,
they will be talking about that. I'm shocked Dark Side of the Ring never got into that. So,
Patty, he glad he's not here no more. He's like, shit, whew, I got away with that.
Yeah, pass on. Let me die right quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he is lucky he's dead right now because he would have definitely been on the list.
Matter of fact, didn't one of his I'm pretty sure that one of the people he groomed unalived himself. I'm pretty sure that happened.
Yeah, man.
Patty's getting banged. Oh, good. Go ahead.
Like I remember, this one dude, I forgot what show it was, but this one dude was basically saying, he wasn't a wrestler. I think he was one of the crew, like to, I guess with the camera work or one of the interviewers, one of them, and he was saying that this dude Patty had approached him and was like, yo, you want to get far in this business? Of course the dude's gonna say, yeah, hell yeah, I want to get far in this business. And he told him straight up, you gotta top me off right now. He was like, dude was like, what? He's like, yeah, you want to get far in this business, right? Like, you gotta top me off right now. Like, my dude, I ain't gay and I'm married.
To me, still
Pat Patterson was even trying to hear that shit.
To me, still till this day, I have no understanding of why Randy Orton came to the WWE when his uncle got molested by Pat Patterson.
Really?
Yeah.
You probably didn't know. You probably didn't know at the time.
Shit, I didn't even know.
It wasn't just Patty. It was two other dudes too. One of them was a black dude. They were like agents or some shit. And what happened at the time was Vince had fired them all for the heat to blow over. And Patty was the only one that came back. So.
And it sucks because Patty was actually a great wrestling mind. He had a lot of great ideas.
He came up with the Rumble, came up with Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just was a piece of shit individual.
Like I said, he's getting gangbanged in hell, so yeah.
He
In
is.
hell.
He's
Yeah, I
getting it
remember.
in hell right next to the fabulous Moolah, man. I love it.
I remember when Jimmy Snuka died, and they gave Jimmy a tribute video, and I remember like the crowd was kind of like it was like hella quiet. It was like kind of awkward.
Right. It's like, how are you supposed to feel about this dude is a fucking murderer? Like, the fuck out of here. He killed his girlfriend.
Right.
When Hogan dies, I wonder what the reaction is going to be.
I already know what the reaction is going to be. I mean, when it's all said and done, he'll still be the most famous professional wrestler that's ever lived, but he's going to have parentheses next to that forever because one, he's a racist, and two, he's a lying piece of shit.
Oh,
So,
Know what I want? I want to see.
Hold on, Black Soul. Oh, this is gonna happen. He's gonna tell the Grim Reaper that doesn't work for me, brother.
Know what I want? I want Hogan to die on the first Saturday night main event, so Jesse the Body can make the announcement.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, man, I'm happy I was never a Hulkamaniac growing up. You know, I was definitely a Randy guy. I was a Warrior guy. I was a Flair guy. I never cared about Hogan. Never. At any
I
point.
wanna be a Hulkamaniac.
I was never Hogan fan either. When he was Hollywood Hogan, I kind of thought thought the NWO was cool, but I was still never like a Hogan fan. But
the motherfucker had a song about it.
that's not the worst thing in the world.
And then he tried to rap during his album. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, Pat Patty was definitely a big old nasty freak, but it's like it's worse than that. He was a fucking sexual predator.
Yep.
Yeah. Like there's like a lot of like sometimes you kind of wonder.
Oh yeah, send me something. No, I'm about to check it right now. Hold on.
Like Vince knew who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Like he knew right away not to fuck with Brock. Because he knew Brock would rip him in half.
Shit, according to reports, allegedly Brock was in on the fuck shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You remember with the Janelle Grant shit?
Remember, he said people were so focused on the when Darkseid was doing their thing, people were so focused on trying to cancel Flair that the shit with Terry Runnels went over people's heads. Remember, because Brock used to flash her all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was always on that fuck shit, always. People just didn't come at Brock like that. So
now Vince would come out like Brock, I need Sable. Brock be like, the fuck? The fuck you are?
I heard a story.
One pal.
I heard a story that he was stalking Stable at the beginning of their relationship. That's what I heard.
The Brock was?
Who, Brock?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just remember the Mark Merrill. The Mark Merrill story was funny as hell.
Yeah. I know what story you're talking about.
Yeah, how it had happened. He was like, hell, you gotta chalk it up to the game. Like, cause what you gonna do? You gonna approach Brock? Like, yo, hey, you messing with my wife? What if he says, yeah, I'm mess, and what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, sir? You better pull out that blicky.
To be fair, he would have lasted longer than most guys would have. I mean, he was an amateur boxer, but it's still Brock. So.
It's still Brock.
So.
This dude Dynasty has sent me a clip from kayfabe commentaries. This dude Roddy Piper trying to say something about Pat Patterson. You know I ain't gonna play it here because you already know how these motherfuckers give it up. So I ain't gonna try to play no audio or nothing like that. If anything, I'll send a link to you guys. I'll send a link into the group chat. Y'all can check it out too.
Alrighty.
How you think he got Sable? I don't know personally. Of course, now I don't know personally, but from what Mark Merrill has said. Remember when Mark Merrill got hurt? You know what I mean? Sable had went back to WWE when he was hurt or whatever, and she like at first he was always keeping in contact with each other, and then it stopped. Like, she just stopped getting in contact. And Mark Merrill knew something was wrong. It's like, yo, we always keep in contact. Now you barely even saying anything. You're not calling.
Okay, I'm a
People forget that Mark Merrill was one of the first WWF guys to get a guaranteed contract because he signed for because he had a guaranteed money. I forgot the exact number. I think it was like 350 or 400,000 a year, which was a lot back then. Yeah. Because Vince had fallen in love with the Johnny B. Bad character, which was based off Little Richie. And
Vince used to like Little Richie, yeah.
Right. So the long story short was,
go figure,
WCW.
Right?
WCW, they had ownership to the Johnny B. Bad character, so he couldn't be Johnny B. Bad. And so that's when they did the whole Wild Man shit. And Mark Merrill, he admitted that he never knew what the fuck the Wild Man even was, and Vince didn't know either. So it didn't work. And Sable got more over than he did, but he had signed a guaranteed contract. I think it was like 3-4 years. So when they had transitioned into the Attitude Era, like Sandman said, Merrill got hurt, and they just didn't have anything for him. Yeah, they didn't have it. Yeah, but they couldn't fire him because he had signed a contract, and so they just took him off TV. Yeah, so he was just at home, like just getting paid. And so to answer Dynasty's question, what happened with Sable is what happened with most wrestlers. It's like when one wrestler gets hurt and they're at home doing nothing, and then their significant other is on the road traveling. That's what happened with Lita and Edge. Because if Matt Hardy, he got hurt. And I think at the time, it was Matt, Jeff, Edge, Christian, Lita. I think they all like traveled together. But when Matt got hurt, if I recall correctly, I think he was gone by then. Either he was gone or he was about to leave. And Jeff was on Raw. So it was just Edge and Lita traveling together. And you know how it is, man. You travel with someone enough time and you see them every day and you spend nights in the hotel and shit. I mean, it's just a matter of time, That's how it is.
No, but like there's like this story that Dusty told. He said that he wanted to call Mark Merrill Tutti Frutti. like everybody at WCW was like, nah. Let's just call him. I think it's like the Marvelous One or some shit like that. Like Johnny B. Bad. There you go. Can you guys hear me?
Johnny B. Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, they repackaged him as Marvelous Mark Merrill. That's what they called him.
Yeah,
he was the Wild Man, and he was Marvelous Mark. And then what was the
boxer gimmick?
And then the death knell was Steve Austin. And here's the thing about Steve: like people call Steve an asshole, but he was right. The death knell for Merrill was
the powerbomb Sable.
Steve vetoed that feud because Austin was like, "Why am I feuding against a guy that got powerbombed by his wife?" He was like, "No, fuck that." He was right. So Steve was one of those few top guys that like actually, because most top dudes, like when they make it to the top, like they don't really give a fuck. They're just like, I got my spot. Steve would still pay attention to like the mid card and the low card, and he was very picky on who he worked with. Like, because they said, we want you to work with Jeff Jarrett, and he was like, fuck off. We want you to work with Savio Vega. He was like, fuck off. We want you to work with Mark Merrill. He was like, fuck off. Hey, how about
hold on. So why didn't I want to work with Savio Vega again?
Well, all respect to Savio.
Savio part of the nation at that time?
Because I remember he was feuding with him from before when he was a ringmaster.
When he was the ringmaster in like '96. Yeah. By '98, Austin was on another level.
Oh no! Savio was part of Los Boricuas.
Yeah, Los Boricuas. First he was with the Nation. Then he went with Los Boricuas with Jesus and his hairy ass chest. Like this dude, he was mad hairy. Like, yo, my dude, who Georgia Animal Steel's your pops? Oh shit! Dynasty said Funaki is Julia's manager /
I saw that.
translator. Yo, that's amazing, yo. Funaki's back.
Awesome.
Oh man, we
SmackDown
all love
number announcer is
Funaki.
back.
Number one announcer.
Why? Her English is good though.
Yeah. Her English is solid.
I guess they're gonna turn it into a
But
comedy
again,
gimmick.
it's just like a Shohei Ohtani.
Since we got Funaki, you know what time it is. Taka is coming.
Choppy, your baby.
Yeah, where's Taka? Taka been hella quiet for years.
Taka's in New Japan, isn't he?
He was. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, he
now.
was? He's gone?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of
I don't
anything
know.
from Taka in like
Some
over a
of
decade. More than
some
a
of the
decade.
dudes over there, are like free agents and shit. Like Suzuki was part of New Japan for a bit, but now he's just a freelancer. He just goes wherever. Shibata was in New Japan, and after his head injury, they wouldn't let him wrestle. So he freelanced for a bit, and TK was like, "Hey, let me go ahead and get you." And Shibata was like, "All right, I don't know what Taka's up to. I'm guessing he's a freelancer." So
Taka was such. I think he was with that British dude. I forgot his name. Not Osprey.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, he was Zack Sabre Jr. He was
he was a great mouthpiece for Zack. No Diddy.
Just
tap out.
Icon was good, my guy.
Yo, what up, Icon?
Yeah, if Taka was with
Oh my
Zack Sabre.
god! Oh my god!
What happened?
What happened?
It's Stephanie Van Kerr.
Oh shit!
Oh, you had me worried, bro. I thought you were about to say Vince got whacked. I was like, fuck, not yet. Okay.
Which means the machine guns and Hikuleo are definitely debuting on the 1st.
Wild idea. What if they saving Ricky Starks for the Royal Rumble?
Think so?
I just threw it out there.
No. Let's expand on that.
Go ahead.
As
a surprise entrant.
Yeah. Because he can't be number 1.
No, of course not. Well, does it really matter? He's gonna get eliminated anyway.
He'll probably be like number 3 or 4.
Number 3 or number 5. Yeah.
No, see, Starks is actually to me, he's actually one of the dudes that would fit in NXT very well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he would definitely be. I could definitely see him as NXT champion. I definitely see him as that.
No. But like, know what should happen? Like, seriously, Punk should come back with the title, make himself the real world champion, and then he said, "I never gave you your title shot."
He still got the belt at home, chilling with that black X on it.
So here it is. Here's your title shot. Like that would be a perfect story ender, but that would never happen.
Yep, Stephanie Valkyra, whatever the fuck.
And people never gave Mercedes her flowers for that either. So good job.
They're never gonna give Mercedes flowers for anything.
Right, niggas is weird. They try to find any little thing to bash Mercedes. It's like, geez, why y'all hate this woman so much? Because she's a bratty little bitch.
She said herself that her goal in that match was to get her hired. And she did. So
the funny thing is, they call her a bratty little bitch, but when The Rock be on his bullshit, nobody don't say nothing about that.
We did.
Because the Rock be on The Rock can act like a bratty little bitch too.
Like we did. Like we have a fucking gimmick.
Right. Of course we're gonna call shit out when we see it. You know that. But other motherfuckers, they be quick to call out shit Mercedes when they be on, but when it comes to The Rock, mum's the word. They ready to fucking shine his dome piece in more ways than one.
We know why, bro. I posted a link a couple hours ago. Earl Hebner's son, Brian Hebner, talking about how Samantha's a shitty ring announcer, and I'm like, oh, here we go.
Oh God, I remember that. First of all,
did he say that the night that she cried when Cody won the
She
title?
said that the night she cried when Cody won
Yeah.
the title, just like everybody else, just like a whole bunch of other content creators said that shit too. I'm like, shut y'all asses up.
They showing their racism, B. Or how dare her be happy doing her job? She's doing too much. Like, come on.
Didn't the Fink cry more than once?
Yes, the Fink cried when he announced. Lillian Garcia cried when Trish Stratus retired, as well as like I can name a bunch of ring announcers that got emotional.
There
Dude,
are
Baron
great moments.
Saxton. People used to give Baron Saxton shit for years. He cried when Kofi won, and he was fighting.
Baron
Diddy,
Saxton fucking
too.
sucks.
Yeah, he does
He
suck,
gave a great-
but
He
He
gave a
does
great
suck,
call.
but he does. He is not good, but when Kofi won that title, he did great commentary for that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
and I'm not
Across
mad at
fantasy.
people for crying at that moment. That was a big moment when it comes to Kofi or whatever. Kofi Mania was a big moment. I definitely get it. His title
think
reign
Cole
still
cried.
sucked, but it was a good moment.
Hell, Cole cried when Cody won the title.
Exactly, and nobody gives him shit for
Right.
about
Nobody
that.
said nothing.
Because how dare these minorities enjoy their job? That's why.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my
Testator,
god.
Testator cried last night.
And
When
what
Jay
about Pat? And what about Pat McAfee? Dude is over the top as hell. No one gives him crap.
Right.
I'm not.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm not giving Pat McAfee crap either. Like I said, I like his over the top shit. He makes me feel like he wants to be there, but still.
Sometimes it'd be a little bit too much. Just little bit here and there, not nothing too crazy. And yeah, I do enjoy Pat McAfee. He brings a lot of energy. But motherfuckers don't say shit when it comes to Pat McAfee. He's the most animated motherfucker there in the whole damn venue. And nobody don't say nothing. As soon as Samantha Irvin says something, oh, how dare that black bitch. Really?
Like there was a funny moment. I think like it was on the first game day of the year. Like you saw Pat McAfee dancing, and then you pan over to the right, and then like you see Nick Saban looking at Pat McAfee like, bitch, if you don't stop dancing.
People used to say that about Morrow too, and I thought he was great, so I never got that either.
Yeah, Morrow's one of the best.
We all miss Morrow, man.
I do too. Man. I love how WWE fucked that up is
JBL.
WWE didn't fuck that up. JBL fucked that up. JBL's responsible.
Well, his punk ass.
Oh God! As if JBL's WWE title reign wasn't bad enough.
So Dynasty said, "But he's The Rock. He has the right to." No, fuck that. Speaking of The Rock, you know that bullshit that motherfucker said. It was pertaining to that show Hot Ones. Y'all know that show Hot Ones, right?
Yeah.
So everybody had wings. Bianca Belair, Jay. I think Jay was on there too. Yeah, they was on there. They had wings. The hot wings were up. Stone Cold was there. He had hot wings. You know what I'm saying? Various celebrities was on there. They had hot wings. This motherfucker, do we gotta be the only one to be like, oh, I don't want to eat no wings. We gotta have salmon strips. Let's have salmon strips. I'm like, my dude.
Wait, he was on Hot Wings and asked for salmon strips?
Hot Ones.
No. He was I think it was like an article or a tweet, him saying that about Hot Ones, because they've been trying to get him on the show for years.
Oh wow.
And this dude said, oh, he's not gonna eat no wings. He wants salmon strips. What
the hell?
So you're gonna Fast and Furious hot ones too, motherfucker?
He's a control freak. That's what that is, bro.
Like, you've been eating all types of crazy shit. So when it comes to hot wings, or when it comes to chicken, well, you ain't fucking with no chicken, but you can eat big ass burgers and pancakes the size of fucking frying pans.
Did you see that he did a video making big ass French toast all the time?
Yeah, I seen that. And like, you can eat shit like that, but you don't want to eat no damn hot wings. Come on.
Yeah, Rock's a bitch. Yeah, we was talking about that shit last night about that What's that burger joint, man? 5 guys, 1 fry, whatever the fuck that is.
Five Guys. They don't say Five Guys burgers and fries anymore. They just say Five Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got in trouble a couple of years ago about lying about 5 guys. They're like, why lie about that? It's so fucking stupid.
That's what he does for nothing. He just does it just to do it.
Like he's the Samoan Hogan.
Clearly.
Oh, and for context, for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, on his Instagram, he like went to a 5 Guys, posted a picture, and was like, "This is my first time going to 5 Guys. Great burgers." And like, I think he went inside the 5 Guys, and like he gave everybody in there like, I forget how much money he did, but it was one of those things where like they randomly chose the 5 Guys, and everybody got paid. But anyway, he was trying to act like it was his first time there, and then some people went down a rabbit hole and they were like, "Excuse me, sir, you went to a 5 Guys like 3 years ago. What the fuck are you talking about?"
So wait, he did that for 5 Guys and In-N-Out Burger. I remember he did that for In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, both of them.
Oh so my goodness!
I think he was doing it for clout. I don't know.
That's a Cali.
Yeah, and he was washing. He wanted to wash down In-N-Out Burger with a glass of Terramana. I'm like, first of all, that's so gross. Why are you washing down a cheeseburger with tequila? What type of time you on?
Dude, you about to explode your damn stomach with that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Like, wasn't it his tequila? That's his tequila, right?
Yeah, Terramana.
Even if it is his tequila, it still would have hurt his insides, right?
Word, like, what are you doing? Like, I would like if it's an alcoholic beverage, I normally don't drink alcohol when I eat. Like, I'll have like a beer and a burger or whatever. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Ice cold Corona with a burger. Cool. But other than that, it's going to be some fucking juice. Not like fucking tequila.
Like all of a sudden, you're going to have like The Rock's stomach is going to have a Beavis moment.
His stomach's going to sound like Timberland boots in a dryer.
Like, for real.
ADO, what it do though? Hey God, what's going on, my guys?
And
I appreciate the love, appreciate the love, man. Yeah, man. Your boy,
Icon. And by the way, Icon, Stephanie Van Kerr did debut on NXT. She showed face.
Yeah.
Let's appreciate for a couple seconds here. Let's appreciate the anticipation of Darby versus KKK Moxley.
KKK Moxley.
Oh my God.
Oh, speaking of, since we're gonna talk about Mox, pull up that Grand Slam card, B. Let's get to it. Let's say our predictions.
I will say this. I think if I'm right, then Darby should win tomorrow. If they're going the direction I think they're going.
If you want a major swerve, then you have Mox win.
Mox got to win because he got this. He's pitching this new angle. He can't afford to lose.
But at the same time, if Darby beats Mox, Darby can win the title from Bryan. And if that happens, then Christian cashes in his contract.
No, but we can still have that moment. But just replace Bryan with Mox. And Bryan face.
Or if they really want to fuck around, they could make it a triple threat.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility because in the promo, Mox said you will never be AEW champion. And whenever a heel says that, that's obviously leading to Darby. Right, to Darby being the champion. So,
well, I see that match one of two ways. Either Darby wins or the match ends in a draw. And it ends up being a triple threat at Wrestle Dream.
That's definitely
but the story would make more sense if it's Bryan versus Moxley.
Now I like what TKO said. So if it becomes a triple threat, Bryan Danielson could lose the belt and don't have to get pinned.
And plus, Mox is still in the mix, so it's still ties in.
Yeah, good point.
It's just a thought. It could happen.
No, it's a good point.
And speaking of Bryan, he's supposed to fight Nigel McGuinness tomorrow. So
And I think that's the only reason, or one of the reasons why we're watching Grand Slam. Oh yeah, we have the watch party tomorrow. Make sure y'all pull up.
Team WWE is Team Petty when they said, like, yeah, I'm gonna copyright check your ass.
Oh
Nice.
man.
You know WWE loves throwing out their copyright strikes to little faggots.
And yet they steal our fucking ideas.
Right?
Pay us, you fuckers.
The
And
fuck, yo?
Oh,
Pay off
yo,
my
speaking
house, motherfucker.
Yo, speaking of which, that's a good segue. I was talking to Toph about this. They made Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman in a last man standing match. Did we not call that?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
That day we called it.
Just like how they teasing two drafts a year. What I just said, they should have a trade deadline.
Yo, I'm telling you now, if they do a ring break spot next week, I want my fucking check.
I'm
Like, yo,
calling it now.
WWE, stop
tell that they
playing,
are.
yo.
I'm calling it now.
WWE,
I'm
and
calling it now.
hold on, I'm clipping this for a short too. WWE, stop playing. Y'all know y'all watching us. We definitely appreciate y'all pulling up and listening to what we gotta say because we talking straight from the heart and it's all facts. Stop playing and put us in your mentions or something like that. We know y'all are watching. If it's not y'all, it's one of y'all lackeys. Cut the
No. We need to be specific of who we're gonna call out. And the person that we're gonna call out is that dude from TNA. I forgot his name.
Jeremy
JB.
Borash.
Yeah, Jeremy Borash in particular is calling us because he's the one who stole fucking everything.
Yeah.
You can tell Jeremy Borash segment when you see it.
Yep.
And that was a masterpiece that he did with Roman and this dude Cody. But
Oh, yeah,
I was
that's
also
huge.
saying that too. I was like, yo, why they did away with the whole cinematic shit? They need to keep doing that cinematic shit. Look what happened.
You know, it's sad it took someone from a different company to make them do that. They should have been on that shit for a long time.
Yeah,
Right.
like when the pandemic was just not over, but still when the
Did TNA do
pandemic
it?
died
Right.
down, when it died down, they just went away with the whole cinematic shit when it came to the vignettes and the matches. They just did away with it. They did it here and there with Solo. That's like the highlight of him being the tribal chief. Those backs, I like those vignettes. But that was
Jerk
it.
out segment.
Right. That's crazy, man.
No, I watched the other day.
Skinhead Moxie, right? Yeah, Black Stars a mess. Skinhead Mox. Y'all got that
No,
card
I
pulled up?
Yeah,
y'all
I got it
that-
pulled up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What's our
Well, we
smash?
Hold on, before you say the
Okay.
card, before you say the card, let Black Sauce say what he's gonna say. Then we're gonna get to that card when it comes to Grand Slam.
But like I was sitting back and like I was watching Dragon Ball Z because like YouTube now has Dragon Ball Z shows on there. I'm sitting there and like I'm watching it. Those are like, how many times does it take for Goku's friends to die for him to go in depth with this bullshit? So whoop everyone's ass.
My dude Goku would take a whole season just to show up where the beef is at. He's like, hold on, my friends, I'm on my way. Like, motherfucker, hurry up. We're dying over here.
Like fucking Krillin got fucking sniped by Frieza. All of a sudden Goku turns Super Saiyan, so whooping his ass. Who else? Fucking Cell absorbed 17 and 18.
And remember, Shiaozu, he tried to die for our sins.
Right.
Fucking Cell absorbed 17 and 18. Like, here comes Goku to save the day. And then the topper, fucking Majin Buu. Majin Buu goes on a fucking rampage.
Yeah, Boo was crazy. Boo was like the first sus villain I ever remember. He's saying shit like, "Boo could eat you up. Boo could eat you up." Like, whoa, this shit's kind of sus, bro. Like,
He was dancing. He was dancing to whoop your ass.
He was inspired by Diddy.
Well, they talking about
take that.
They talking about. Oh God! Speaking of Diddy, they talking about Kim Porter's death right now in the news.
Oh God.
Yo, they
Oh
are
yeah,
cooking
yeah.
Diddy. Like,
Yeah, so
man.
here's what's happening with that, right? So the other day, Usher was trending, and make a long story short, all the Diddy shit got deleted off his Twitter. Then he tried to say some
Yep.
stuff like he got hacked. Like the fuck out of here, nigga! You weren't hacked.
These
What?
motherfuckers
That's
love
like.
saying that hack shit. They love saying that.
What are the chances you're
Yeah,
hacked in every picture involving a certain person? Like, dude,
It's gone.
like Usher, you and Bieber were both fucking groomed. So, like, if you told your truth, people would be on your side. So,
Yeah, for sure.
if you protect
right.
this nigga, that just makes you part of the problem. But whatever.
I'll just say this. I just hope he don't get locked up no time soon. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my lady and a few friends, we got tickets to go see him in November. So lock him up after that.
Right.
You
If
be
that's the case.
Or at least tell, or at least tell or at least tell the truth, my guy. Word, ballet. Cut the check.
Let's get to that card, B. Grand Slam time. Let's get it.
Yes, I got a card for Dynamite as well as Collision. So if you see like a Big 12 match thing, that's not accurate. So the card for
don't care about
Dynamite
Collision.
is John Moxley against Darby. We talked about that. That's the shot on the line. Danielson versus Nigel is being advertised currently. Hook against Roddy for the FTW Championship. Mariah May against Yuka Sakazaki. And
Who?
Young Bucks versus Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, which is obviously going to be an angle.
The
So
gatekeeper,
those are
Kyle Fletcher. Yeah, I like Kyle Fletcher. I like him.
It's
At first, I
basically
thought he
Mariah
was a
May.
goof. At first, I thought he was a goofball, but I like Kyle Fletcher. I like him.
They also
Tati, what it do though, Tati? She said lock up who? Usher? Well, I don't know, man. Like they slowly but surely trying to lurk towards direction. So I don't know.
Time to
and
die.
also I just was and also tomorrow is gonna be the funeral of Jeff Jarrett because Hangman's gonna destroy him in this strap match.
And it's like, why are they doing this? Nobody wants to see punk ass Jeff Jarrett.
Like all of a sudden, you're gonna see Hangman go like, if he dies, he dies.
This is
Yeah.
so fucking stupid.
Jeff Jarrett need to fucking retire. The
Like
fuck.
my dude, I ain't
drunk.
gonna lie. He looks like he's in great shape. Great for him, but I don't want to see you in a fucking match.
Yeah, well, Hangman kicking his ass every week is a good day for me.
Yeah, at least we get that right. At least we get something out of it.
Jeff Jarrett has
Yeah,
the worst. Jeff Jarrett has the worst stable names of all fucking time. Planet Jarrett. The fuck.
Oh God,
That's some
was
real
terrible.
narcissistic type shit.
That's how you know he's a fucking mark for himself. Like he names a faction after him. He starts 2 wrestling promotions and makes himself the world champion.
Narcissistic as a motherfucker.
Bro, we know why this is happening, bro. TK is trying to get that content creation ad revenue. Isn't that right, Marky D?
He still can't draw. Jeff Jarrett. Oh my God.
Shouts go out to Marky D.
Yo, that is awesome.
We gotta have him on the show, B. One of these days, we gotta have Marky D on the show.
Jeff
big-
Jarrett.
yeah,
Jeff Jarrett's not a draw. He's never been a draw in his life.
I remember in WCW when he faced the fucking Big Show. I think it was in Halloween Havoc. I think it was like 97.
No, it was 96. It was 96.
96.
King
Are you sure?
Leo, what it do though? What's goody?
Yep.
Oh. You know
Yeah, it was
what?
96, yeah.
I blame
that
Vince Russo.
was the night when
though.
Go ahead, Black Star.
chosen. Like you knew that it was time to change the channel when you hear the chosen.
Yeah, the chosen one.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I
Jarrett
didn't
was-
choose you.
Jarrett
Right.
Jarrett was part. I ain't gonna lie, man. Jarrett was part of one of the best angles I've ever seen in my life. I laughed so fucking hard when I was a kid. It was one of the best run-ins ever. I think the match you're talking about was Jeff Jarrett versus the Giant, World War III, 96. I just told you, 96, World War III, 96. It was World War III. It was the Giant versus Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett had been talking shit about Sting for weeks. The Giant took a bump outside the ring. Sting had come down. He was in his crow. This is like when he first went crow, so it was cool. Do like a fucking demon specter. Was walking down the ramp. Shivani was excited. Bobby Heenan was excited. Dusty was excited. The referee Randy
Did
Anderson.
Sting attack Jarrett?
Yes, he did. He went in the ring. The referee was counting out the Giant, and Sting got in the ring. He grabbed Jarrett's head and gave him a death drop, and the entire arena fucking exploded. They could not stand Jeff Jarrett. And the best part was the referee had his back turned the entire time. Like, you can still feel the vibrations of the ring, but the ref was like, dude, didn't fucking see anything. Didn't feel anything. And then Sting left. Then the Giant picked up Jarrett and finished him off with choke slam. That shit was hilarious.
Yep.
Like, he tried so hard to get Jeff Jarrett over, and that they were in Norfolk, Virginia. I remember that shit. Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah,
that crowd didn't give two flying fucks.
That was
They
the
were
night.
so
That was
happy.
the night that Hall. That was that the Hall won the battle royal, right?
No, the Giant won later. Hall won 97, I think.
Oh, okay. So that was a year later.
I think.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Thanks
I
for the
think
thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. You guys are so awesome.
Yeah, man. Oh, the strap match is on Collision. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tati. Hopefully he
He's
does.
on a,
go
I'll give him props though. He's on a nice little renaissance. You know, he's in great shape. You know, so he's passionate and he wants to be there. But
like, he did have a great face turn moment the night that like, I think it was Owen's anniversary, and Jarrett did the promo.
Yeah, like, I get it when it comes when I'm talking about the Owen Hart Cup, the tournament. Him getting involved with that, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it was motherfuckers saying that, oh, he should win the whole tournament. I'm like, my dude, are you on crack?
Oh,
like,
God.
what? He should win the whole tournament?
The main positive I'll give him, like guys like him, guys like Dustin, guys like Christian, guys like Billy, all respect the legends that want to be there. Like, if they want to be there and they want to help get the guys over, great. I ain't gonna shit on
Go ahead.
Don't be on some Matt Hardy shit talking about, oh, we got devalued. Like, shut the fuck up, Matt. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Or
he really said the Hardys got devalued on AEW though. Like, really?
And it's like, my dude, what else do y'all want to do?
Like, did you really expect TK?
I ain't gonna lie, TK probably promised them a title run, but it's like, yo, Jeff fucked that up for y'all, so blame your brother.
Yeah. Bro, they were on the verge of getting
partner
the tag titles. Did y'all forget the last match? They beat the Young Bucks.
Right. And now they're trying to partner up with the Joe Hendry dude, you know, to get that run.
Yeah.
And hoping WWE will notice, like, you ain't slick, Matt. They're not going to call you, bro. The only time they're going to call you is for the Hall of Fame induction. Other than that, that's it.
They're fucking leeches. It is what it is. They're fucking leeches. They did the same thing with Diesel's Private Party. When Private Party clicked up with Matt Hardy, they was never the same after that shit.
Hardy Party.
They called themselves Hardy Party after that. I'm like, no.
Yeah, like he just took all their energy, took all their buzz, all their pizzazz, all of what they had going on, and that was it. Now these dudes,
that rap battle,
what the fuck they got going on?
Nah,
rap battle stole all of their pizzazz.
Honestly, Private Party crawled so the Acclaim could walk.
Oh man, the Acclaim is another story.
Even still, the Acclaimed is where Private Party could have been, but never did.
Okay.
Yeah, Tati, motherfuckers just saying, "Oh, Jeff Jarrett should just win the title. I mean, win the cup. Yeah, he should do that." And then we would have had Jeff Jarrett versus motherfucking what's my dude name? Swerve. Who the hell want to see Swerve versus Jeff Jarrett?
Oh God!
Like, all of a sudden, Tony Khan will buy the rights to the song with chosen one.
Oh my God! I don't want to see Jeff Jarrett has no business in a world title match. And you know what? I blame Vince Russo for feeding Jarrett's ego, because ever since he over pushed Jeff on WCW. He been feeling himself.
Yeah. Tati
Good.
said, poor private party got beat up by Marina Shafir last week. And that's the other thing too. They need to start having Marina Shafir do this. Going around beating up grown ass men. That
It
makes
seems
your
like
roster
they're
look
trying to-
crazy.
It seems like they're trying to make her what
China.
Dana should have
Yeah,
been.
China,
That's the
yeah.
vibe I'm getting. Yeah. She's
Well,
got
this
the
is the
intensity
most.
now.
Well, this is the most relevant Marina Shafir's been, so I'm with it.
Yeah, because they
The
have her
only
doing the bare
time-
minimum.
Let's just think about this. The only time that a woman beat a man for the title and it didn't supremely damage the man was when China beat Eddie for the IC title.
Because you know why? Because there was storyline. There was a good storyline behind it all. So we was here for it.
Well,
That's the thing about China. She may have sucked in the ring, but China was a really good storyteller.
Clearly, nobody wanted to wrestle her because a lot of people really didn't think she was all that good in the ring. So
she sucked. Yes, she sucked.
Well, you
Like
didn't have to
then-
be in the Attitude Era, so
Like then the Jericho China storyline was good as well.
Yo, ballet's a mess. She said Rhea Shafir.
oh wow.
Because she's going around just beating grown ass men. And it's like from time to time here and there, cool. You know what I'm saying? You have that dominant woman, you know, beating up a guy, whatever. It's a good, it's a good visual time to time. But if she's just going around beating up all the dudes, what does that have to say about your roster? And there's no women bashing or nothing. I'm not bashing women or nothing. I'm just speaking logic.
Rhea
that's
beat.
why I will forever applaud LA Knight, aka Eli Drake, for telling TNA to fuck off. He's like, I'm not jobbing to Tessa. It's like fucking Denzel said off the training day. This is chess, not checkers. He knew the end game.
Yeah, and look at him now.
Right.
U.S. champion. And what's Tessa doing now? Sucking cock for tacos or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck. But she definitely like.
Speaking of Tessa, her dad actually commented about her.
Really? What did he say?
He said
it
that
took him long enough.
He said that she's still in Mexico and she's also a full-time college student now.
AKA, fuck you niggas.
Pretty much.
And it's like, like, I don't get, like, what are we supposed to get out of that? Okay, she's going to school. Good for her.
I mean, what else is she going to do besides stay in Mexico? They're the only places that'll book her because clearly North America is out of the question.
Yeah, ADO, sucking cock for
You know
tacos.
the sad part is?
Allegedly.
You know the sad part is? She's just 29. She still has time to turn it around. All she has to do is just fucking apologize.
It's too late for
all
that.
you gotta do, Tessa.
She should have been did that.
Honestly, bro, I think that bridge might be burned.
Yeah, it's too late for that because she refused
That's
herself,
her fault.
and then she doubled and tripled down on her fuck shit. So it's like people are over it.
Honestly, her wearing that T-shirt that said "nuclear" on it really didn't help because that's what motherfuckers was calling her ever since then. And what's crazy is we were saying how her versus Charlotte Flair was the ultimate dream match, and now look.
Yeah, that hurt Charlotte too. I mean, I'm not a Charlotte fan, but that definitely hurt Charlotte because that was easily going to be a WrestleMania main event, like without question. You know, horsewoman versus horsewoman. That writes itself. So
right.
Allegedly, Tati. Allegedly.
Right. That would have hit. That probably would have hit. But damn, bro. And I was a fan of Tessa Blanchard too, and I was like, she gonna be the future of the women's division and everything. But fuck, though.
yeah, so she's still in Mexico right now. She's a tag champion in CMLL. She's been working for about a year now, so she hasn't caused any issues. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the CMLL talent, but I know she's a tag champion. I know she's been down there for a year because of AEW's relationship with CMLL now. She has worked with a few. I know she's worked with Willow Nightingale. Willow had nice things to say about her. Red Velvet. I know Red Velvet wants to work with her. but nobody else has talked. Like like Britt Baker, Tony Storm, Orion
This is the
May.
main thing that kills me. I don't mean to cut you off, Tove. This is the main thing that kills me. How was it the black women got nice things to say about her, but the white woman is standing 10 toes down on her? What the fuck are we doing here?
I have no idea, bro.
That is that's what I'm trying to figure out too. Like, I mean, I get she's great in Tessa's great in the ring. I mean, nobody could deny that. But
right,
facts are facts.
See, to me, what annoyed me was like when this shit first happened back in 2020, like every chick in fucking Impact / TNA threw her under the bus except two. Gail Kim didn't say shit, and what's her name? The knockout champion now, Jordan Grace. Jordan didn't say shit. Gail didn't say shit because Tessa was supposed to be the heir apparent. Tessa, because if I remember correctly, I think that was Gail's last match. I think she put Tessa over. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she did. That was a great match.
She did, yeah.
Right. So I guess that's why Gail didn't say anything. But Jordan Grace,
that's Down for Glory, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That was
Jordan Grace didn't say shit though. So
Miss Ray 2024.
So Tati Taker said, "I'm cool with Marina. I've been bored with her in Ring of Honor lately. Mox and Brian said about a year ago in an interview they wanted her in BC."
Yeah, I know Mox is a big fan of her work. Yeah, I know she does.
That acronym is just so crazy.
Yeah, I know she does the blood sport stuff, and so does Mox. And I forgot like where I heard this, but I remember watching some interview, which is rare for Mox because he doesn't talk that much. But at some point in the past 2 years, I recall Mox saying that he was a really big fan of her blood sport work, and that he wanted to do more with her. And I was like, huh. Okay, so I kind of like kept that as a mental note. So
cool. A good team, like if WWE would have kept Maria, would have been Shayna Baszler and Marina.
What wasn't around that time? She was with Nia Jax.
Yeah, but if you replace Jax with Shafir, that would have been a better.
And shouts go out to Nia Jax again, man. Like, I don't care. Like, because y'all know I used to bash Nia Jax a lot from before.
No, she's good now.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her, yo. She is like, it's like night and day right now when it comes to Nia Jax. She improved so much.
One of the greatest.
Shouts go out to her.
One of the greatest moments was that fucking bonsai splash on the fucking.
Yeah.
Bird girl.
And she didn't get hurt.
I'm not gonna
like that, and she didn't get hurt.
I dig the bonsai drop when she folds her arms. Like, yeah, it's over. Like Yoko used to do.
Right.
I think that's awesome.
When
that shit happened, I thought she was dead away. Is she dead?
Somebody died.
Hey, you know what's cool about Mox? It just occurred to me.
Go ahead.
Outside of the botched heel run he had in WWE, we haven't really seen him heel before. We've seen Roman as heel. We've seen Seth as heel. We haven't really seen a true heel Mox, so that's cool. So,
what? You don't call this heel? You don't call this heel work that he's doing right now?
No, I'm saying this is the first time we've seen a real, genuine.
Okay.
Right, because the only other heel run he had was the one that made him leave WWE. So.
Oh God!
The one where he's getting
ass shots.
When he dressed up as a Wish version of Bane, yeah. Jesus.
Like that's because
Mommy, I want to go watch Bane Dark Knight Rises. Boy, we got Bane at home.
Right.
That's because Moxley joined the clan. So.
Oh my God. So and you talk about Marina Shafir being a tag team. I'm with Shayna. I'm kind of sick of Shayna being in a tag team because she's done nothing but being a tag team in a faction since she's been there.
With the True Sister gang?
So Tati said Queen Nia is so beautiful. Well, there you go, B. She is a pretty lady.
Yeah.
She is. There's two legit beautiful.
Shayna Baszler, man, they destroyed her completely.
Yeah, man, and this
That's
was
Triple
the
H's
the,
fault,
the
bro.
Pure Fusion Collective.
That's not
That
even
name right
that's
there
not
put
even
the nail
just
in the
Triple
coffin.
H, bro. She was destroyed before Triple H too, man.
This is this
Like that was because
that name, the Pure Fusion Collective. That's an extra nail in the coffin. It's like,
you
what the
can
fuck?
kind of you can kind of blame Shayna for this too, because Shayna already said that she would accept anything, accept any type of booking, because she's WWE
What's
for
also
life.
going
So
on? What's
book
also
her
going on too is a lot. Like I appreciate that Vince is gone, but in this new era, they let some of the wrestlers do their own ideas, like the whole street trash bullshit. So and
You
and
see, they
some of
really
these,
wearing the shirts now. They really
They-
trying. They
all
really
right,
trying their best to get that shit over. It's
somebody
not
needs to
going
put
to
their
get over.
and
someone
what's
needs to put
crazy
their
thing
foot down
about
and be like, nah, bro.
if you don't
and
shut
the
the fuck up,
crazy thing about that is they didn't even come up with that.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
Gunther,
what
the ops came up with that shit, called them street trash.
If anything, I think Gunther should get a check for that shit.
right.
Gunther will chop every single one of those people till their nipples fall off. Pause.
Man, Gunther should get a check for that street trash shirt. Like, no lie.
Shayna's run is worse than Solo's. Oh shit, Shayna got the worst. She got one of the worst runs in WWE history, especially
That's
coming
because
from NXT. It is
That's
so
because she would
sad
accept-
what they got her doing. Like
that's
it's
because
like,
she would accept anything. That's her
It is-
problem.
yeah, and it's like,
Yeah,
man,
it's like, bro, Shayna, you were a killer on NXT, and you were supposed to beat Becky Lynch too, and
Like
they
if
fucked you over.
getting where you fit in as a person, it'll be Shayna Baszler.
isn't she like the only woman in wrestling history to get beat by a pregnant woman?
Oh God, yes, yes, she is.
Man, not
Yeah.
only wrestling history period.
But to me, Shayna. No, wait a minute. That wasn't Serena's entire. I think it was like Australian Open run. She was pregnant the entire time. She won the entire tournament.
Was
Ooh,
she? I
Serena
don't
Deeb?
know.
Yeah, she was pregnant during that entire run.
Wait, was she?
Oh, you gotta
Yeah,
ask
she was.
Toph. Toph, you put something in there, Toph?
Oh God.
Did you put that? Did you put a bun in the oven, Toph?
Fuck.
He said, huh?
Let me be accurate. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let me be accurate here.
Oh my God.
Because you know that's your boo, Toph. You always saying no, Serena Deeb is your boo.
Well, she
Serena
about
Williams.
to, well, Serena. Oh, speaking of Serena Deeb, she about to fight Britt Baker as well. So
I'm sorry. I just
Tati,
thought
you say
funny.
you want to rant? Tati, pull up. The link is right there. We'll let you rant. Come
Wait.
on.
Wait, I like how you said William Ospreay. He said his full name. I like it when people say, Tati, I can tell you're a Bret Hart fan. Bret Hart used to do that. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, I'm going to accidentally execute you in your house.
Yeah,
Right.
Brett used to kill me with
Yeah.
that shit. Like, Brett, he used to insinuate every single syllable and letter in every single word. The World Wrestling Federation Championship belt. Like, my dude, just say WWF Championship. That's it.
I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, like, I was right. Serena
laughing
Williams?
at
Serena Williams back in 2017 was pregnant the entire Australian Open run.
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought you said Serena Deeb. Excuse me.
Yeah. And
I
she
was
didn't
laughing
represent
at this.
that run.
I was laughing at this comment while you guys were talking. There was a PlayStation State of Play today, and the top comment on the video says, yeah, the PS5 is basically just the PS4 Pro.
wow.
2 times.
That's funny.
Did Saxton do the contract signing? The fuck?
So Tati said, I just want to vent. AEW is prostituting William Ospreay. I'm over it. He's already forced the entire roster now. And he's on a learn to my bad, Tati. Let me start from the top. Excuse me. I just want to vent. AEW is prostituting William Ospreay. I'm over it. He's already faced the entire roster now. He's on a team for tag titles. I'm over it. Yeah, they got him doing the most.
Will Ospreay is massively over already. You don't really need to overexpose the guy, but
I agree.
No. With me,
but at the
Sandman, you said
same
it wrong.
time, though,
You should say like
but at
Brett. Will Ospreay.
Yeah, but Tata, if you wanna pull up, you can pull up. You know what I'm saying? We
and
let
at the
you
same
rant.
time, and at the same time, though, what else can they do though? Most of their top guys are on the shelf, so they kind of need them.
Well, yeah. Fucking
Well, Miro was healthy, and look what they did with that.
Oh
and he's gone.
God,
Like Miro was
And
fucking healthy, just sitting at home playing video games.
that's on him,
I
dude.
think honestly, I think he's done. I don't even think he wants to wrestle anymore. If he wants to do other shit, like God bless him, but I don't think
And I
wrestling.
get he's probably going through the divorce and all that other extra shit, which is unfortunate. But it's like at least you ain't had no kids by her. You know what I'm saying?
Miro,
And I get he definitely loved Lana. I could only imagine. You know, he loved her. You know, he might be going through depression or whatever case may be. But let's really be real. Before the divorce, you was getting booked like a dominant monster, and I'm telling you, as soon as this dude TK wanted him to lose to Orange Cassidy, that's when everything went downhill. That's when he just didn't want to work anymore. It's like how dare you ask me to lose? How dare you ask me to lose to Orange Cassidy? No, I'm going home.
And you know the
Miro,
crazy
you
thing
Orange Cassidy. I retire.
oh man,
Lose to Orange Cassidy, I quit.
like is that really something worth quitting over? And also, where are you gonna go, dude?
You think
He's
gonna
weird
come
too
back to
because
WWE?
he wasn't on TV because he got hurt, and I'm like, doing what? How are you hurt? You're not even wrestling. Like
He got hurt
the
cutting the
fuck?
promo.
Yeah, he got hurt cutting the pro. Also, if TK does release him, where's he gonna go?
I
Back to
think he's
the
done, bro. I think he's done. I don't even think he wants to wrestle anymore. Because I heard he's got like other projects in the works. Like he wants to take up acting. I heard one story that like he's taking classes to be like a real estate agent. And if that's true, like that's cool, bro. I don't think wrestling's for him. I really don't. I don't think wrestling's for you, bro. Like when you get to that absolute top of the mountain, then you have the right to be telling the booker that doesn't work for me, brother. But until you get to that point, like I'm sorry, bro. Whether it's TNA, like AEW, WWE, like you can't be telling people who you are and who you aren't going to lose to. Like I respect the fact that you got confidence in yourself, but don't be like low key, my guy. There's a reason why that guy is not working anywhere.
word. And low key was another one that was nice too, man.
Yeah, like he was stiff as hell in the ring, pause, but he was still good. But people didn't want to work with him because people would tell him, like Alex Riley would tell him, like, yo, slow the fuck down. Like, you're doing too much. And he didn't care. He would still do it anyway.
He was a mark for himself. That's what it was. I know he didn't want to lose to Claudio one time. He didn't want to lose to Kazarian. He didn't want to lose to
No. We wind that back. He didn't want to lose to why?
Yeah. It was like some I don't know, like if it was like Evolve or it was some indie show. Like he was a mark. Like he would get booked and like look, listen, if you go back and like if you look up like Low-Key's whole career, you'll see that he's never been in one company for a long period of time, dude. He's always in companies for like a year, 2 at the most. And he just jumps. His
longest stay was with TNA, right?
You know what? I never noticed that. You got a point.
Yeah, he's never in one place for a long time. And the reason is because the bookers would see him as a fucking headache. Remember when he joined TNA again when MVP was doing the beatdown plan?
Yeah.
He was there for a cup of tea and he was gone again. Like, why? Because they were telling him because Lashley was the alpha of the group, right? And the way they were booking it, they were like, well, if you want to get to Lashley, you got to go through his guys. So they was telling Key, like, hey, can you go out there and, can you lose to Bobby Roode? Can you go out there and
lose to Jeff Hardy or whoever Lashley was feuding with. You know, they needed to give some guys, you know, to give them credibility. You know what I mean? Like you got to beat these guys to get to Lashley, and they was telling Key, hey, can you go out there and just have a 10-minute match with Bobby Roode, have a 10-minute match with Eric Young, have a 10-minute match with Drew Galloway, and he was like, nah, I'm good, and they fired him.
His best run, and probably when Low Key was at his happiest, was in TNA during that whole X Division run that he had.
Yeah, when he was Senshi. Yeah, that was like 2007, 2000. It was like Sabin, Shelley, Sanjay Dutt, AJ, Daniel. Yeah, that was like easily his because there were so many people to work with at the time. You know, the X Division was so stacked that he could afford to lose because it was like, all right, you lost to Joe. Who cares? Joe beat everybody. Yeah, like an undefeated streak at the time, you know? So yeah, he's a headache. That's why there's a reason why he's nowhere. He's not an MLW. He's not an NWA. And if you're not an NWA, like you got to be a fucking headache.
Well, how long was he? How long was he in MLW? Because I remember he was the World Heavyweight Champion, and he had that belt for a minute. How long was he there?
Let me see how long he was in MLW.
So basically, what you're telling us, Toph, is that he's Teddy Hart.
Pretty much.
No, Teddy Hart is worse. No, Teddy Hart is worse. Teddy Hart is a fucking psychopath.
Like I remember when he went to the top of the cage and fucking did 10 flips.
Yeah, Teddy Hart is a big difference.
Throwing up while flipping.
Okay, I got the whole history right in front of me. And this puts it into perspective, right? This is how often he jumped. He was in NWA TNA from 2002 to 2004. Then he left in 2004 to work the Indies. He came back to TNA from 2006 to 2008. At the end of 2008, he left. He was in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, from 2008 to 2009. He left PWG. Then he was in WWE, part of the NXT system, in 2009 and 2010. Then he got released from WWE, went to New Japan in TNA in 2011, 2012, 2013. Left TNA and New Japan in 2013. Went to All Japan Pro Wrestling in 2013. Left All Japan in 2013. So he was only in All Japan for 1 year. Went back to TNA for his third run in 2014 and 2015. Left in 2015. Retired. Came out of retirement in 2017 for a fourth run and Impact. Left Impact for Major League Wrestling MLW from 2018 to 2021. So his MLW run was actually his longest run. That's crazy.
That, yeah,
that's crazy.
He was a champ for a good minute.
Jesus.
Yeah. So he was never in a company any longer than like 2 years. That's why
that is crazy. That's Leo Rush status right there.
No.
Leo Rush is funny.
Let me see how many days he was the MLW champion. Let me see.
Look at Lashley's buttocks. Wait, what?
He was okay. He was MLW champion for 205 days. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good reign. That's a really good reign.
Wow.
And he beat Swerve of all people. That's what a trivia contest.
Remember I said that from before when I played bits and pieces of the interview we had on Rene De Cafe. They were saying that he was the one, like he was a hitman. Like
he did say he beat Swerve that day. So
yeah, he said they put the hit out on Swerve and had him take him out. They put a hit on Swerve and he was the one that took him out and beat him for the championship.
That must have been Swerve. That must have been their way of writing Swerve off.
Yeah, that was. He was. Yeah, he went to NXT after that.
Yeah.
Here it is. Breaking news according to Andrew Zarian. AEW pay-per-views to stream on Max starting next year.
Oh my God! Finally!
Finally!
They got the deal. That's awesome.
Great news. About fucking time, TK. About time we stepped into the fucking the modern times.
Now all of y'all internet trolls could stop talking shit. They got the deal.
And according to Andrew Zarian, it could be sooner.
Good.
But
you know what that means? We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for watch parties when it comes to AEW. Can't wait.
But that's a good thing, though. They could.
Everybody. Once the AEW stream start, we need to get our rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my cold Dunkins on deck because it's gonna be like a fucking 5-hour show.
Like all of a sudden, it's like 11:30. It's 11:30. The main event's still going on.
Well, All Out was their shortest match card. So
It was 4 hours. It was 4.
yeah, but it was 4 hours, but it was still good though. It wasn't
Because he only had 8 matches. About time,
exactly.
like that should be the max.
Just keep doing that. If they just keep
Max
doing
my
that,
ass.
it would be
The
fine.
max should be 3.
Yeah, speaking of that,
Stupid.
we was talking about this yesterday on the Facebook group. Some people were we don't have this as a confirmation yet, but I guess it's the case. The tag match is closing, Bad Blood allegedly, and I had to mention the contract situation. You know, when Roman signed, when he re-upped. So to backtrack, when he faced Brock Lesnar 2 WrestleManias ago, WrestleMania 38, you know, the title unification, and then his contract was running out. He signed a new deal, and Vince signed him to a new deal. It was actually one of the last things Vince did because he got later that year. But when he signed that new deal, he signed a new deal knowing that he was going to have less dates, which is one of the reasons why, you know, his reign ended up being what it was. But Roman had it written specifically in his contract that if he's not main eventing, he's opening. And if he's not opening, he's main eventing. That's how it is. That's literally his contract. I forgot how many years he signed it for. I don't know if it was a 4-year deal, 5-year deal, but that's the deal. So if Roman's on a show, he's got a main event. So,
but that's wild though, because he's had a couple matches where he wasn't the first or the main event. So
I think he wasn't the main event at the Rumble this year. That was the 4-way, right?
He wasn't. Yeah. He wasn't the main event, and he wasn't the first match either. So he was like in the middle of the card. So
yeah, I guess the Rumble is like a weird exception because the Rumble itself is the attraction. But
yeah, the Rumble is the main event. Yeah.
But there goes all days off. You know what I'm saying? They got the
he also
the 2 tiers.
The Royal Rumble one time too.
Yeah, the one where Sammy hit him. I think he main evented that because of the angle after, you know, where Sammy hit him with the chair and, you know, they turned on him. You know, Jey got his Oscar performance. What are you doing, Oos? You can't be doing that, Oos. By the way, since we're talking about that shit, JB, yeah, man, that was a great segment, but that Jimmy shit still pissed me off. Roman's like, they took everything from me. They took my wise man. They took my Ulafala. They took my title. They took Jimmy, Roman.
Yeah.
Took Jimmy. No one took Jimmy.
Jimmy fucking
super kicked you in the fucking face, and you no-sold it like it never happened. I will not let that slide. When people talk about, oh my God, the Bloodline's the best story, and nah, it would be if not for that Jimmy shit. And the fact they keep ignoring it, like nah, bro. I'm not gonna let that go. I'm not gonna give that shit a pass, bro. That
WWE amnesia, baby.
Right.
But I think he's saying like oh they took Jimmy when Solo whooped his ass.
They took out Jimmy, but
yeah,
Jimmy,
that's what
he didn't even want Jimmy. Let's really be real. He didn't want Jimmy there. He had Jimmy going on motherfucking dummy missions and crash out missions. He was using Jimmy. He didn't want him there.
I think what happened, guys, was that Solo beat the bum out of Jimmy, and the bum rubbed off on Solo. So
yeah, I won't be surprised.
I mean, shit, man.
Let's read these comments before we get up out of here. Tati said they need to focus on making mid-carders top talent too. It's always been the same people on top past 5 years. It was a miracle that Swerve got the world title.
True.
I don't know. Agree. If it was a miracle that Swerve got the world title. I mean, he was super hot, so it was only right.
Ballet agrees with her.
But
I agree too.
You ain't wrong. But you ain't wrong about that, though. I'm just saying in general. One thing I do give TK some props for is sometimes when it comes to title matches, he knows who to give it to. Sometimes.
Hot tub streams.
Tati said, real talk. These wrestlers make more money on OnlyFans or Twitch, which is wild. I need a new career. You a mess, Tati.
You definitely right about that.
That's why Mandy told WWE to fuck off, basically.
Right. You definitely right about the OnlyFans and the Twitch streams. It is not just wrestlers too. It's mainstream celebrities. Like I remember
she wants to come back.
Oh God.
Talking about
yeah, Mandy Rose did talk about coming back.
Yeah, of course. Like shit, she can make a little money. You know what I mean? And she know Triple H is a little bit more, laid back. He's not as strict as Vince is.
He's more lenient.
Yeah.
You're still
All days off says still waiting on the Hobbs push.
That's never happening.
Hey, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if he joins the Hurt Syndicate.
Don't worry, all days off. You'll get the Hobbs push when GTA 7 comes out in 2038. Don't worry.
When pigs fly, that's what Hobbs gets his push.
What? It's coming out next year, B. And y'all ain't gonna hear from me all week when that shit come out. I'm gonna be focused. But yeah, B, let's get up out of here, B. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pull up again tomorrow, talk about Vince McMahon. We're gonna talk about Grand Slam bars. Oh man, I don't even try. And let them know again, TKO, where to find when you're finding your music, where to find that new track. Talk to them.
My new track, Fire. That's Fire with a Y. It's on all streaming platforms. I just dropped the music video for Fire. It's out now on my YouTube page. The link will be posted. It's also posted in my bio on my Instagram as well. So be on the lookout for that. Stream it up, run it up, man.
Run those numbers up, B. You know what I'm saying? He's the LL Cool J of the round table. There you go.
And before we go, my last word of the night to all the people out there in the United States, if you go to bed tonight and you hear a rumble, you hear an earthquake on the ground, a tremble, don't worry. That's not an earthquake. That's Vince McMahon in the subterranean tunnels trying to dig to the fucking core of the earth, trying to get away from the heat that's coming. That's what that is.
There you go.
That's Vince saying, fuck you, motherfuckers.
That's his heart pumping. That shit pumping mad fast.
The calm before the storm.
I'm telling you, anybody will love to be a fly on the wall when it comes to either Diddy or Vince, because they got a lot going on right now.
Well, Diddy, there's a lot more flies on that wall.
But yeah, B. See y'all tomorrow, B. Talk about Grand Slam, talk about Vince McMahon.
All right.
Later, guys.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
Good night, everybody.
Peace to everybody that pulled up when it comes to the gentleman that was on the panel. TKO, Toph, you know what I'm saying? Black Star, Tati Taker, you know what I'm saying? All Days Off, my dude Dynasty, King Leo, Ballet with the Blick. Y'all know the vibes, B. I'm gonna play some music, get us up out of here, man. Man, tomorrow is going to be something else. I already got my popcorn and my snacks ready. But in the meantime, in between time, like I said, once again, thanks for the new subbies. Make sure y'all check out the content that's on the community page. And you already know the vibes, B. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, B. Peace out. What the fuck? OTG. Yo, Saki, you're looking out for this one though. Word up. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping to spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping to spaghetti. Sandman's here, gotta throw the confetti. Gotta celebrate, fill the glass with Henny. Gotta show a groove by staying on the move. Annoy you like a pebble in your shoe. Never get a break, can't make the mistake. Got good choke like Mace in your face. Go out of state and fill my plate. You know I had to do that. I come
coming with the boo bab. I need me a do-rag, go get it from the blue jab. I used to have a do-rag, had to remove that. Nope, couldn't do that. I been that bad influence. Make you drink alcohol when you hear my music. Shot at the shot, can't take it, stop puking. Graduated from a human, now I'm a mutant. Beats just abuse it, yep, I lose it. If Beats was a person, he'll have bruises. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. I got the King Kong palm balls like a nuclear bomb. Girls always like my charm. I'm a phenomenon. Set off the smoke alarm when I just spark the bomb. Never gonna keep it calm. Gotta drop exclusive songs. I've been the animal damage you when I play to do. You feeling yourself because you got a fan or two. Negro please, you still weak. Chop you in the dome and leave a crease. Beef from the east, won't cease our peace. All you do is start trouble and call police. Start praying to God more than the priest. Cash my check, then buy some text. Slit your throat with a wing from a jet. Beware, prepare, you have nothing left. The threat from my opposition made you sweat. I ain't gonna say nothing, quiet as kept. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chop to spaghetti. That's what I'm talking about. Elbow dropping these whack cats out here, B. Saki was good, my dude. Hit him up, you know what I mean? Was goody, you know what I mean? Oz was goody. You know what I'm saying? Stacey Kenzie up in the building too. Early, get some work, OTG in the building. Yo man, I'm done talking to y'all punks.
There's no man that can put me down, Nature Boy.
OTG!